Alright, we're live, everybody. Hello, welcome. There's Clayton walking in the background. Let's smash him. Ready? Try to get it. Anyway. Alright, we are live. I can't see. It looks like a few people are popping on. These comments are so far away. Okay, so we're going to do something a little bit different today. We're going to continue with the YouTube Live, which is working out pretty good. And I will send out a message on Facebook for everybody so everybody knows what the live's going to be. But we're going to do something a little bit different today with Zach. He's going to bring in a group that got to be do a little fun thing with the Dress to Impress. So I'm going to bring Zach in and his crew, and they're going to get started. Here you go. Come on in, Zach.
All right.
Here you guys go.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome. How you guys all doing out there today?
Sure.
We had some fun stuff today happening, and so you guys know out there in the Facebook or in the YouTube world, I should say. Sorry, guys, first time on the YouTube. So what happened today is what's Wednesday, right? We dress for success, right?
Yes.
Dress to impress, dress for success. And so we had 3 individuals. So everybody in the building who dressed up, they got to get up and they were voted who was the most, from shoes all the way up, who was the most dressed, the winners. So we have 3 winners. I'm going to introduce one of the winners. Chris, come on, grab a seat, please. This is Mr. Ensign. Mr. Pizzo, please come on up and grab a seat. Congratulations. And so there's a 3rd person, Craig, who is not with us right now, but he also got to go out. And they got to go out with an individual staff today, and that staff today was Brian. Come on up. Come on up and grab a seat, Brian. Nice twirls and dances and all that fun stuff. So what they got to do today is they not only got to dress up like the rest of us did, but then they won an outing basically with Brian. And on this outing at Starbucks today, they were, you guys were bought.
That's right.
Starbucks, there, right here. We have Starbucks right here. And they sat around. Did you guys just sit around and do nothing? Chris, did you guys just sit around and do nothing?
No.
No?
We talk about business.
Oh, they got to sit around and talk about businesses today. And so today,
Actually making our own business,
Oh.
actually.
even better, guys, they're making their own business. So you guys, first of all, you guys look all sharp. Everybody here. Brian, awesome. That's a nice gig you got today. Got to go out and have some coffee, right?
That's right. I had coffee. I also had a grilled cheese.
Nice. Right on. Smoked a good one. And then, but you guys, David, you said you guys sat around and worked on a business plan or
Yes.
a business idea. So
Business idea,
help me out a little bit. Give me a few ideas. What's some of the stuff that goes into a business? Because a lot of us out here, we're always looking to get hired in a business, right? But what's it take to start a business?
So what it takes to start a business is, of course, thinking of the name.
They get them the name, having the name. Did you guys come up with a name? What was your name?
Actually, games are here.
Games are here. So kind of a combination of GameStop and Toys R Us.
Yeah.
That's right.
Kind of merged them together. That's clever. That's clever. Games are here. Chris, what were some of the things that you learned today out there in this discussion you got to do? Number one, did you enjoy yourself?
Yes.
Did you? You had a good time?
Of course, he got coffee, so I guess that's good for him.
So you got some coffee? Nice. I said, hey, no, it's good. What were some of the things that you enjoyed about this new thing that we're doing here?
I like it.
Do you like it? What is something specific that you enjoyed?
Having our own business.
So you enjoyed the idea of
Yep.
starting your own business, huh? Nice. Now, I'm going to ask you guys real quick. Was it fun to sit there and really dream up an idea and then put all your minds together and have
yeah.
fun?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Was it easy at first though?
No.
No.
No?
I actually learned a lot of new stuff.
Learned a lot of new stuff. Okay. So it wasn't easy. You guys just didn't walk in and say, "Bam! I got a business. I'm ready to roll."
No.
So did you guys all agree at first?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you? Wow.
We did.
I would
We
think
did.
that sometimes, Brian and David and Chris, I would think sometimes that might be the hardest
Oh
part
yeah,
about
trying
the
to
business.
figure. Yeah,
Well,
trying
you
to.
know, putting your ideas together, trying to figure, yeah, exactly, trying to figure that out. And do you recommend, and I'd like you guys, now, is this, if you had a chance to win this every week, would you guys shoot to win this outing every week?
Yes.
Actually, I would like to have other people try it out. I want to see more people dress up and all that.
Well, you know, you're just a nice guy, because I just say, no, it's mine, I'm going for it. But nice, that's good. And that is the goal, David. We want to get others out there, but Chris,
I
obviously-
wanted to see most of you guys get jobs.
Oh,
That's what I want to see.
You.
Yeah, you. And
No, and we all do. You're right. That's good. I like that, David. I like that. That's very nice. So, but if you did win it again, though, you'd be like all over it, though, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Nice. So you guys, so they had a great time out there. It sounds like. But now I want to hear a little bit about this Games R Us. Can you just put a game store wherever you want?
no.
Oh wow. What is it I need to know about this? I thought I could just build one wherever I wanted.
No. You
First-
have to go to a contractor.
Yeah, first you have to go to a contractor, that do a lease, and also, of course, you're gonna have to pay rents for the expenses for the land that you're gonna be purchasing.
Okay, so I would have to, so if I wanted to get a building in the downtown area and make it a store area, a storefront, I would have to go about working out a lease with somebody.
Yes.
And now, does that cost money?
Yes.
Yes, it does.
What?
I actually looked it up.
You looked it up. Did you find out what like an average lease is around downtown? Or I don't know, where did you guys think about putting your store at? Did you guys come up with an idea?
Okay, so the cool thing about being a business owner,
Yes.
obviously, is the fact that we get to think about what our passion is, and we all shared video games as a passion, which is why we were able to synergize. We were able to get along, right?
Yes.
Because you can't start a business with a disagreement.
With butting heads, I don't think,
Right.
right? I mean,
No.
two completely different ideas would make it a perfect. You know, you butting heads would not be
Not good.
the
Right,
best idea, right? I mean, all the time.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
So another cool thing though is that as a business owner, we've already done the important part, was have a great idea. Now we get to collect resources and all the questions that we don't know. Like, I'm not an accountant,
Uh-huh.
I'm not a lawyer, so I don't necessarily have that knowledge. But we can get those people who have expertise in those areas.
Oh, that's great. So you utilize your resources,
Yes.
just like we do when we have to advocate for ourselves too, kind of, right?
Oh,
yes.
Same idea. Nice. Hey, I do have one question. Thank you, Ray, for letting us all know we're looking good. And I'm going to ask you guys what you're exactly selling here in a minute. But
what are
can
we
you guys
selling?
agree on this? Was Final Fantasy VII the best video game for PlayStation 1? I'm reading
Oh.
some comments here. We've got, let's see, do you guys agree on this one?
That's
I've actually
arguably
never
so.
played Final Fantasy.
I mean, it's got a great story.
Okay.
It's one of the RPGs that kind of like, it's one of those games where if you had a wall of all the great games of PS1, you cannot leave those characters out of that.
Fair
wall.
enough,
It's
all
like,
right.
it has to
That
be
is-
on the paramount of the PS1 video games.
Does that answer your question, Gabe? I hope it did. So definitely on the wall for the PS1s.
I'll tell you what, if somebody asks me a question like that during an interview, you know, and if they have a really good answer, we might just hire them for our business.
Might be some.
yeah.
That's
It
a
sounds
good
like
idea.
somebody who's quite knowledgeable.
So exactly what are you guys trying to sell at this store? I mean, I know it's Games R Us. Is it strictly brand new games? Are you guys going for the used set? You going the whole retro thing? I mean, did you guys think about that at all today when you guys thought about this?
Well, and then we talked about remodeling the place.
Okay, but right now I just want to know what you're selling. But I will get into that because that's important actually to draw people in. I agree with you. Thank you, Chris.
We didn't think about that, but actually,
We could.
yeah, we could.
Well, if you didn't talk about it
retro-
today, but what would you guys think? I mean, right now, What would you guys think as of right now?
Retro and new games.
Yeah, well, we dove into a little bit because
Huh?
Chris actually asked about like, hey, I used to have this old video game. I
Oh,
used to have this
technically, we
old
did talk about
system.
that now. Yeah.
And then we
My
kind of
bad.
went to, well, we need to find out like what is profitable.
Yes. Now you got, because exactly, I mean, I have a question here.
What makes
How are you
sense?
gonna make your money, right? I mean,
Yeah.
what's gonna be the most profitable? Because you do have to pay that lease, right? You don't, and Chris, you brought up if you wanna remodel or get the place built up in the way you want it to look, that's gonna take, that's gonna take money before. But how are you gonna pay all that, right? So what, yeah, so.
Ooh, how are we gonna pay for
We
all
have to
that?
ask for a loan from the bank.
Nice. So remember, guys, start with a loan. We might not have all the money in our pockets to start. Look into loans. It's good advice. You don't have like a couple $100,000 in your back pocket to start a business?
No.
Check right now. Let's see.
I don't.
You know,
sure?
it's funny. I knew I was going to have you guys on today, and I actually pulled up on Google, and it's amazing what you can find. Like you said, Brian,
Yeah.
I'm no expert. I have no idea really what's going on. So I pulled up, what are some things? And so one of them was a vision. And your guys' vision was a game store, right?
Yes.
And so you guys kind of told me that already.
I got about storefront.
It's a vision. What's your what's your mission behind this? Is it just to make money? Or is it like you said, Brian, earlier, something we enjoy doing, so we want to follow a passion of ours that we enjoy? Or a little bit of both, maybe?
I say both.
I say both.
Both? I mean, so you would like to, so this is something that you could see yourselves doing and then paying the bills with as well.
Oh, yeah.
As enjoying yourself. That is one of the fun things about starting a business, I would think, right?
Yeah.
If you can, you really can pick what you want to do. It's like picking your own job. It's pretty nice.
Right.
Yes. Before we start with the line, we have to show how we are going to pay back that loan. Oh.
yeah.
So you're gonna have to, so your idea better be pretty set up, huh? Before.
Oh, yeah,
and you better have a financial line coming in
That's
already.
right.
So
Yeah. That's why we're writing this business plan. We got to make sure it's
have
gonna
the money to
pay
pay
back
back.
whoever we borrow from.
So you don't
Oh,
think
yeah.
you don't think I could just walk into the bank and say, hey, I have a business idea. Can I get a loan?
No.
No.
The thing
You just have to
is,
give them the reason why.
unless
the
you're
thing is, you have to convince them.
unless you're Elon Musk
There we
or
go.
Jeff Bezos, good luck with that.
Right, exactly. No, it's a tough question.
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
it's something that I think we all should know. You have to have a financial backer. Let me see. Carl came upon some money this week. Ask him to be an investor. Okay.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
You got an
okay.
investor out here.
Right. I got a good friend named Carl. He's,
Oh, you do?
He's pretty
Yeah, we
wealthy.
Yeah. I hear.
Yeah.
And if it's the Carl I'm thinking of, I heard. pretty much-
It's not the Carl you're thinking of.
Oh, no?
No.
Not the grilled
It's
cheese?
not that
Not
one.
the grilled
No.
cheese, Carl?
No,
Oh,
sorry.
okay. Sorry, wrong one. All right, so, let me see. Javier on here says video games are fun. You got Mohammed looking for a loan from Carl. And, oh, hey, you guys.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna ask a question out here to the audience, if you guys can all answer this. If these guys opened up a video store, how many of you guys would go to this store? Another thing is, what would be some of your here, I'm gonna
Miguel, you better come.
Yeah, Miguel. We need you. We need
Well,
you.
But if you guys, I mean, from business owner standpoint, hiring people, but you want them to be knowledgeable in the video games?
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
Very much so?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Yeah, so Miguel, who I know is one of your peers, very knowledgeable on these things, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, might be a good job for someone like that, don't you think?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I will always hire.
Why would I? Yeah. This is a good question. Why do I want to go to your guys' game store and not GameStop?
You know why? Because there are no more GameStops.
Well, there's one right over in the Plaza Parkway.
Right, but they're very scarce,
Uh-huh.
so it's become a niche market.
Okay,
Right,
and
there's a
I
demand
agree.
for it,
I
right?
agree with you 100%. I have a friend of mine that I've sat around and we have a dream as well.
Yeah.
But what's going to draw? What's going to draw me in? Because still, I live closer to GameStop.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say you built this store over on this side of town, right? I live on that side of town. What's going to make me come over there? What's it really going to draw? It's going to be availability of stuff. You guys going to have a lot more stuff than others, or Is it going to be a better price, or are you going to have some things in there that I'm going to enjoy doing when I'm inside the store?
A better price and more. We're gonna have a lot more stuff.
Uh-huh.
Another like other GameStops, and we'll give you credit that usually GameStop does not do. Like let's say if you want to rent a game just
Okay.
for a rent, how GameStop used to do, they don't give you enough credit. When you want
I remember those days.
When you want to bring it back, you get only like a few dollars
Oh,
back.
no, it's terrible.
Yes.
Oh wow!
You'll get the same price back if you want to return it.
Oh wow! And,
Or you can
and
buy
that'll be oh nice. So if I come in to your store and I rent a video game, for example, and it costs $5 to rent the video game for say 2 days.
Okay.
When I come back in and I give it back, my little Games R Us card or rewards card, I'm going to get $5 credit,
Yep.
the
Yep.
exact amount back. So
Yeah.
so it's almost like a rent one, get one free almost.
Yep.
And if you like it so much, you can buy it if you liked it.
And if I like the game, I can get it. Okay, well, so what? Okay, I like the idea. And you kind of getting me there. I think
And also-
I think I found a hole in it though, in the sense that I think I just keep coming back with a game and getting $5. I'll be able to get a game for free all the way down.
Yeah, we're still talking about that.
It's okay. I understand you guys are just you guys. I'm giving them a hard
Take
time.
a small percentage.
You guys, I'm giving them a hard time. They're just getting started, so there are other things to work out. But no, I love that idea. I love that idea because I think one of the biggest things, and I know I've done this. I like video games like you guys, and I know one of the biggest things that drives me nuts is when you take stuff into a video game store, from whether it's trade, whether it's this.
Yeah, it was a
Your
trade.
store credit is just never. It's
Yeah.
just the value. I mean, sorry, store credit's nice sometimes, but it's just sometimes you drop $60 on a game and then you're going to get $15 worth of store credit. It's
Yeah,
like,
I have a story to tell you. So my brother bought
now how does
from
this
one
go
of-
with the business?
Oh, actually, it does. Kind
Okay.
My brother bought one of the NFL games
Uh-huh.
from a GameStop in Riverbank,
Oh, okay.
and
So
he wanted to
comparison.
trade it back in. They only gave him $2 for it.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah.
So in your store, you would give a little more than
Yes,
Yes.
a little bit
a
more.
little more enticing for me to come see you.
Yes.
What other? Okay. I like that. I mean, that definitely would draw selection. Your selection going to be
If you like- you
pretty
like-
large.
Oh
If
yes.
you like us, you can have people come to us.
If I go in and like it, I can refer. So would you guys have business cards I can hand out or flyers?
Yes.
We're working on that.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm sure you're working on all this. The idea is wonderful. I'm all about this. I think game stores should exist everywhere. So this is a great idea. Now, is the game store like I asked you guys earlier? It's obviously something you all enjoy. Did you find out as you guys were discussing this idea together today? Do you guys all enjoy the same games, or do you have a multitude of variety of likes? Or are you guys all kind of the same? Because I would think having 3 or 4 folks involved in this, right?
Oh yeah.
Each with your own genre, your own idea.
Oh, yeah, our
you
own
would have
genres,
different
yeah.
focus on all of these, different games. So it would make it very appealing to somebody coming in, like, Brian's action guy will say, and
Mm-hmm.
he's, got this action section that's from Atari all the way up to whatever it is. So, yeah. What do you guys yourselves have different?
Of course, we all have different types of games that we love. Basically, what I'm saying is, we'll have any game. We'll have any type of game that you love. We'll have it for you.
Okay, very
And
nice.
if
very
you
nice.
like it, we're gonna rent it. Then if you like it, you can buy it for us.
What about the downloading of games these days? It's a very good question I've got here out in the audience. What about the downloading of games? A lot of games are downloaded these days.
Oh,
So how could that potentially affect, or how could you meet
Well,
that?
there's 2 things. There's 2 problems with downloading games.
Okay.
Is that especially new games, they're very large, and you can only fit a certain amount on your system. A lot of people like to have a digital copy, or not a digital copy, a physical copy, because they can actually give it to their friend to play, or they can resell it. You can't resell digital games,
Oh.
and you can't share them. once
Clever.
you're done with them, they're done, and you have to have enough room on your system to begin with. And usually, you have to have a higher end system to
A higher end
kinda-
system, and makes sense. No, that makes sense. So that's awesome. No, I actually know that's good. So you guys feel obviously then there's still that demand for that because of that. That's great. That's great. I will say, and what about systems in general? What do your systems? Are you going to do used? Or are you going to do? Because I know other stores you can get. You can get the used ones. You can get brand new ones. I mean, how are you guys going to do all of that? The back and forth. Can I take in my old Atari and trade? Sell it to you guys or trade it in? I mean, what can I do?
Actually, I think, yeah.
Yeah, I think we can do that.
Think you can handle that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, okay. So, no, nice. Now, in today's gaming world, would you guys lean a little more? Would you guys follow like a trend? 'Cause analytics in any business is very important.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Knowing who's going to be buying what, who's going to be what's popular right now, what's the genres that are going for. Who's what? I'm sorry, I kind of lost focus on my question because I read this other wonderful question here. I apologize.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any idea how you guys would repair? Is anyone of you guys handy with repairing systems?
No, but we're gonna have to hire somebody to repair the system.
Yeah. So you would
Yes.
bring somebody in. So if my system were to break, I could bring it to you guys,
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah.
would it be cheaper than buying a new one?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, that's all I gotta ask. 'Cause sometimes fixing
Oh, yeah.
electronics can be
Yeah,
expensive,
makes
you guys. Those, right?
It's
So-
and if it's someone with the game system, you can bring it into us so we can fix it.
That's awesome. I like that, Chris. Chris has what? One thing about I like an interview and all of you guys have been watching. Chris over here, he's quiet, but when he says something, it's like, whoa, it's like this is what's going to happen. So I want to talk though too about going back to you guys getting the chance to win this and get out there. Number one, congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Seriously, straight up, congratulations on winning this.
you.
Number two, thank you for actually coming up here and handling these questions the way you guys have handled these questions. I know you guys probably did not go in and think of all of these questions in one shot, but
yeah.
you guys have done
Oh, yeah.
wonderful. Is there anything else on the list that I'm missing at this point that maybe that you guys went over that you'd like to tell our fans out there? Is there something that maybe they need to know? I mean, I see expenses here. I see
Employees, of course.
Nice. So you guys looked at your expense plan, your employees. What else do we have?
Investment.
And your investment. So would you mind actually, David, going back to the very beginning
Yes.
of the very beginning of that and starting with reading? So this, you guys, what we're looking at here is these are their notes, and this is a list of the titles, and then they of course wrote stuff underneath them. But this gives you an idea of kind of what they looked at. So go ahead, David. Please let the audience know.
So we have
Just read the top one, okay?
business idea, which is storefront gaming sales, and our business name, Games Are Us. And then we have the locations. We have the location and what's that?
Sorry, someone else took the notes. We all know how that is, right?
Oh yeah.
Mr. Craig, our friend Mr. Craig. is
Mr.
not here
Craig,
with
yes,
us.
Mr. Craig did win as
But
well.
this says a commercial location.
A commercial
So,
location.
Obviously, we can't open the. We can't do this at our house.
You have to know your zoning, right?
Exactly.
You have to know your
Exactly.
zonings.
Yeah.
But if we don't know our zoning, we can find a guy who does.
You can, you know what?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know the 1010 building, and even downtown, there's a small business plan, there's a business plan, a place you can go downtown and talk to them. Yeah.
Ooh.
So what are some of the other things that you've got on there for us today?
Remodeling.
Remodeling. Yeah, because you're gonna want to have the place up to par, right? I mean,
Yes.
and you want to have it have your
Up to
own
codes.
because you're gonna have to have a fire inspector come in, do the whole look
Yep.
over. They're gonna look
Yep.
over things, they're gonna check things out. I know there's other stuff involved too. You
I mean,
see-
it could be fun too, because we get to pick the floor, we get to pick the walls, we get to pick the sign,
Oh,
the
true.
posters.
Oh, yeah, no, it's your design. I mean, you guys
Oh,
set it
yeah.
up how you want, so that sounds like one of the fun things to do to me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So what else do we have on there?
Well, this one mentioned bathrooms.
Okay, well, yeah, bathrooms is good. Hey, bathrooms is important. Now, are they gonna be public bathrooms?
No.
Probably not.
Good answer.
I'm sorry.
Good answer.
It's only for the employees.
All right.
Unless Miguel's cleaning them, yeah, no. They're gonna be private.
And well, of course, we're gonna have employees.
Yeah. Now, do you think you're gonna have enough money to hire employees right away?
No.
Of course not.
Well, it's
No, we're working
it's gonna
on
be
that
part
one.
of the startup costs.
Oh, part of the
Right?
startup cost.
I mean, you have to have some money to start. You
Oh,
can't
that's
just
true.
you can't just pay everybody with the IOU. You can't
No.
pay the building with an IOU. You gotta be able to pay the month's rent. You gotta be able to pay utilities, expenses,
You can
licenses.
pay me with tacos.
Tacos?
Yeah.
Then come work for us.
All right.
Yeah, we'll take your
I'll
application.
sign there. I'll shake hands right now. When you guys get this
All
going,
right.
I'm coming for tacos.
Oh, man, how many tacos you want? How many tacos you want?
I want
50.
Well, you almost had you guys.
I
You
want
see
five.
that?
Yeah, see, I already got these two. I want five. I want five tacos a shift.
That's why. That's
We're
why.
done. You're hired. Let's
That's
go.
why. Yeah, that's why we have him as the negotiator.
Oh, good. That's good.
And we are the owners.
And you guys are all part owners. And what else do you have up on there?
Expenses.
Expenses. And so, because this is going to cost money.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
It's not
yes.
fun. So I gotta ask, the last question I'm gonna ask you guys. Did you guys have fun doing this today?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Was it enjoyable?
Oh yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
did you guys come up with just, I mean, I know that you probably didn't write everything you wrote, idea that came up, but you guys have fun bouncing ideas?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
How-
yes.
What about the dreaming? I know that's, my friend and I, when we sit around and we talk about our
Well,
toy
of
store we wanna
course.
open, it's
Well, of
the
course.
dream, it's the
Well,
dream.
of course,
that they
it's
love.
the American dream.
There you
Yeah.
go. There you go. There you go. Well, hey, I'm going to say thank you to all of you for being here. Brian, thank you very much once again. Chris, congratulations on winning today and getting to go out and do that. That's awesome. David, congratulations to you as well. Seriously,
Thank
getting
you.
to go out and do that. You guys, this is a great idea. Love the name of your store. Hey, keep dreaming, man. You never know. You never know. Keep dreaming. All right, and we'll congratulate Craig as well, even though he's not with us today.
Yeah, I think,
Congratulations to Craig.
Wasn't it Craig that made the name?
Yes.
I think it was.
So the guy who made the name decided he did his
Yeah,
business, he's out of here. You guys pay him off already?
Not all of them. That's right. He's the one that took notes.
Oh, nice. Well, hey, let's go ahead and tell everyone out there bye. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Thanks for coming and hanging out with us today. And hey, you guys dream. Keep dreaming. Think of those big ideas, those fun ideas that you have in your head. Sit down and write it out on some paper. You never know what you're going to come up with.
Because
All right.
you guys can do it. Trust me.
All right.
Dress up on Wednesday.
And dress Wednesdays so you get a chance to win and go do this. All right, guys, take it easy. Have a good one. Good job, guys.